Good morning and welcome to the Morning Americano. My name is Deny Gallagher, and I am joined by Marcus R. Smith. Lay Nico in progress. I'm not so sure, but what's going on? Happy New Year. How's it going, Marcus? West Coast
Happy,
Marcus.
Happy New Year. Yeah, West Coast Marcus is a happy Marcus. I'm not gonna lie. It's been great. It's been great.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's better out there. You get on, the green juices. You get 60 degrees all the time.
Oh my God. I was at the beach
Hell
yesterday.
yeah, man.
Oh man, just enjoying myself. And it's crazy because when I left New York, it was 10 degrees,
Yeah.
snowing. And here to be on the beach, early January, it's a blessing, man. Can't complain.
Also, in addition to Happy New Year, happy by the time we get to the next the Morning Americano, will have been 1 year since filming Americano. Started January 6th, 2024.
Time flies.
Not to be confused with the other January 6th, which a much happier day happening in Jersey City. But so let's kind of talk about you getting cast and that whole process leading up to this, because this week last year for me was so crazy of
Mm.
like trying to get everybody, all the ducks in order to go. What was so kind of take me through from us kind of talking the meeting to prepping the character to shooting.
Yeah. No, I mean, like so many of the things I audition for, like I usually audition, forget it, and I was really happy because I'd auditioned for this role back in October. I
Mm-hmm.
think, oh yeah, it was October, and I remember, yeah, towards the beginning of the year, then I got the notice from you that you wanted me to be going on this Antonio character, and I was really excited to start off the new year and start off this project. And it was exciting for me. It was exciting for me to play Antonio because you know I'm I'm all about celebrating. I think diversity on screen, and the way I feel like this was a interesting character to play as a black man is because often we don't get to see black men in really, like, I would say, elevated positions. This kid comes from a really privileged background, a really wealthy family, and I kind of saw it as like almost like uh, a kind of Fresh Prince Bel Air, like almost Carlton
Yeah.
type of vibe, where this guy comes from just an extremely wealthy family, privileged, um, and it was just interesting to play that type of role, which I hadn't really got the opportunity to play before, but I had grown up around it. I had I had the privilege to get a scholarship to like a private high school, so that was the first time kind of being exposed to um, you know kind of a upper elite kind of families and stuff like that. So it was some things that I'd seen that I was like, oh, I can dive into that and bring that into the character of Antonio with his privilege and just like how he navigates the world, coming from a place where he has just a lot of resources and a lot of access and a lot of things handed to him, and a lot of also pressure put on you because to whom much is given, much is expected. And I really kind of just was excited to bring my perspective of that and my experience of that into a character and onto the screen. So yeah, man, I had a blast. Yeah.
Oh, it's super interesting to hear you talk about like the privilege aspect of this, because like, when you see it and it's like the way everybody dresses, like they're
Mm,
not like, at like Greenwich Country Day in Connecticut. Like they're not like, uh Bezos's kids, right? But it's like their families are doing well enough, but it's like there's still something to shoot for,
yes.
but they're also just like feeling the pressure of, okay, I've been given everything, every opportunity to succeed, so now let's try to find it.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
But it's funny you brought up a bunch of part of this. When we started in October, I thought this was only going to be a short. So
Mm,
I think I had talked to you and I had talked to Darren in October, and then somewhere along the lines of, I even went. I hired a producer. That didn't really work. We couldn't really get it in gear for that. But then somehow everything kind of I think it's more like I willed January to kind of start and happen and everything like that.
You did that.
And then so we got the whole crew going. And then we bring in Rondell as your father, and between you, Kathy, and Adjoa, and getting also Sam in that scene as well. It's a really cool scene. I'm excited for people to see that eventually. So yeah, that's happy 1 year almost to filming Americano. Oh, there we go. I'll have to work on the sound effects for next week.
I got more for you. Just let me know.
You said that you don't have anything to drink. We always like to start this with what's in your cup, what's going on. So you got nothing today? No water, no anything?
Oh my God, water.
All right, I got a little concoction here. See that?
Hey.
Little matcha. Little West Coast Denny on the East Coast this morning.
There we go.
Oh, by the way, like you heat it up, dude, it will flush you out. This isn't a paid ad. And it tastes great.
I was like, are they promoting?
Not yet. But yeah, man. The matcha, honestly, like this stuff when it's like cold and flu season, you get all of everything that you need and stuff like that. But in the interest of that, now that we know what's in everyone's cup, we can get into the what can I get started for you portion of the morning. Marcus, what can I get started for you in 2025? And this can be like New Year's resolutions, anything.
New Year's resolutions. Well, I feel like the biggest thing is, relocating. I'm on my way, spending some time, planning to spend time on the West Coast this year, being in LA, kind of planning my feet in this LA film scene, and out here right now. And so it's just like how to make the most of LA.
That's right.
All right, that's what I'm trying to get started. So
the age old question. So have you figured out where you how are you? Because everybody talks about this. I think that this is a good thing to try to bring to the people. The hop on the bus, a la Bob Dylan coming to Greenwich Village, shout out Complete Unknown. You're going to get on the plane. You're going to get, with your dreams in your cardigan, you're going to be, hey, now you're partying the USA in LA.
Exactly. Yeah, no, first figuring out kind of just where I like to be in the city. I do love, being by the beach, especially, this past couple of days I've been popping out there. Something I haven't gotten to experience as much in New York is, the beaches are just not the same.
Brighton Beach. Yeah.
So, just figuring out, where I want to, where home base is. And but thankfully I have a lot of friends here in LA. A lot of friends who relocated from New York. I have some friends from high school, old high school friends who are here. So, I'm just excited to dive in and, just also like rekindle some old friendships here as well. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Do you have any collaborators out there that you've kind of done stuff with, so you can really start getting in the short game and everything like that?
Yes, I do. I have a friend, and she's a producer. She has a production company.
Okay.
She's working on a limited TV series right now.
Okay.
Shout out Candy Marie. She's on a limited TV series about Rosa Parks and kind of the aftermath of how her life was after kind of starting the civil rights movement. And I also have I actually was fortunate to work on another TV pilot in Brooklyn last summer, and a lot of that crew was actually from LA.
Oh wow.
So for me, I also, I'm in front of the camera, but I have aspirations behind the camera as a producer as well. So there's a lot of people out here that I know who are, in the process of bringing projects to life, script to screen. So I'm excited to tap in. Yeah, definitely. So.
I love that. All right, now you flip it on me a little. What can you get started for me?
Yes, sir. My man, Denny. What can I serve up for you? What can I get started?
Ooh, all right. So, Were you at all watching this complete unknown press tour with Timothee Chalamet?
Yes.
Dude.
Timothy Chalamet is in his let's do it era. Like,
Dude,
sure, why not era? Like,
dude.
I'm here for it.
Listen, I've always liked the kid. I think he's a
Yeah.
tremendous talent. I didn't know the range of personality. Sure, we saw him host SNL and stuff like that. But when this kid came out here and was like, "What's your favorite movie snack?" and he's like, "Milk Duds." Give them to me 12 at a time. I fell out my chair. And the other thing, and not unintentionally, as we come on the Morning Americano today, I kind of have this little facial hair thing, and the
Hey,
whole thing. So he's doing the Safdie Brothers movie where he needs this little mustache, and I don't know if it works or not for him, and I certainly don't know if it works for not for me. I am a clean shaven guy, but like when I try to throw a little stank on it, I don't know. So I'm kind of here right now. I'm kind of vibing with it, kind of getting a little self-conscious on the Morning Americano this morning.
I'm here for it. I'm
Okay.
here for it. I'm glad that was I'm glad it's good. It's good to hear the thought process, the inspired choice.
My stash or Chalamet's stash? Because Chalamet's stash works, but he could, yeah.
I think your stash is better than his stash.
Oh, no.
Can I say that? Okay, maybe I don't know.
If
Maybe
we
I'm like
want
this.
Timmy in Americano too, his
Oh,
stash is better.
I'm sorry, Timmy. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
Oh boy. So
Yeah.
that's kind of when I'm getting started. Feeling the press tour. Obviously, that film, complete unknown, great film. Saw it. They also shot where we shot, like 2 blocks from the house right now. A lot of Jersey in that film. So support cinema. Go see it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But all right, as we kind of round out here today, let's try to manifest the future a little bit here. What are you trying to manifest for your 2025, Marcus?
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Just more film and TV, man.
Yeah.
More film and TV.
What about outside of film and TV? I know we're
Oh,
all kind of pretty focused on, but what else are you trying to make happen this year?
yeah. I mean, of course, we got this move cross country. And let's see what else, man. I feel like I'm pretty tunnel vision. Let me think about this for a second.
Any hobbies? So like the wife and I just started playing tennis. That's going surprisingly well.
Yes. So I think definitely just a fitness journey, man. I'm on my fitness journey, man. And I joined a couple of run clubs, like beginning this time last year, and I fell off a little bit, but really just back on it. And I think being over here where you can just be outside all the time is going to definitely help with that. But excited to pick up sports. I do enjoy running a lot. Maybe another sport as well. Get a community going around that. Yeah.
I want to talk real quick before I get into mine. I want to talk your experience with New York City run clubs, because I've read about these as like a dating hotspot for people, where it's like people all wear black and that's how you know who's single in the group. Was it like that, or was it just straight up running?
No. So the funny thing is, like, when I started doing run club, okay, so like in high school, I did track and cross country. So it's like
just like Antonio. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. So like, and then since then, I've always, I'm about that as like just like a form of fitness. So like for me, like I've grown up doing it, so like that was kind of why I decided to do it in New York. And when I started doing it, the run clubs, it was before that the run club dating thing really took off. Like that really took off during the summer. And it was noticeable. It was noticeable because I went to this run club in Brooklyn. And when I started, it was like 10 people, right? And then by summer, it was like 300, 400. And it actually got so much, so many people that I was like, it became something else, right? You know what I mean? And I was just like, and I was there for the running. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was like, okay, great. There's a lot of fit women around here. I noticed, but I'm not there for the dating per se, and it just became like it's just like a pop culture sensation, and it just became something different. It was noticeable. I was not there for that. Well, I wasn't. That's not originally why I started the run club, but I observed the blow up of this in New York, and just around, I think nationally, like it really became like a thing. Yeah,
I love
it's
it.
true.
I love it.
Rumors are true.
All right. Well, what I am manifesting for 2025, obviously getting Americano out the door, spending more time in LA, getting the next one going, all of the career stuff that we are tunnel vision and aspire to. Let me think of something. Obviously, 2024 is going to be hard to top. Did the movie, graduated with a degree, got married. So it's like, I hit a lot of boxes in 24. But
with the TIFF, shout out. I got my TIFF merch
shirt on.
I got my TIFF merch. I got two. I think I got 3 shirts.
Look at that.
Wow.
Americano TIFF class of 2024 market screening, not official selection. Important distinction there. But you know what I'm gonna try to do? You know what I'm gonna manifest on the career front. Been kind of right in the next one because you always got to keep something going.
Hey,
I want to get lift all of us up, get big talent attached to that, and kind of have it repped with like a WME independent or like a CAA independent. And then who knows, maybe next year after that, we are in Utah for Sundance, because what I found out with Sundance is you got to be connected for that stuff.
Let's go.
Let's go. And then on the personal front, let's journal more and let's work on my overhead smash and serving in tennis. That leaves a lot to be desired right now.
There we go.
All right. So plenty of ways to get in contact with the show. You can email us at sellingamericano@gmail.com. Follow us on all of the socials at sellingamericano, Instagram, TikTok. Get on the YouTubes. Americano Film Reddit, subreddit. We are out there posting all of the news there. Follow us on all of the platforms. We're just coming out there at you. It's 2025, big year for all of us. So be a part of it. We need you to be a part of it. We want you to be there. So Marcus, you got anything else?
I don't. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And thank you for having your first cup of coffee with us this morning.